All right, everybody, we're back. We have the Hanwei Yari today. It's a Japanese polearm. See, we've got long double-edged blade. It's kind of dirty. I've been training with it, sticking it in the ground, making sure the construction is good on it. Notice the fuller is very deep down this side. Hopefully you can see that in the sunlight here. There is a hamon. You can see the wavy line going up the side of it, the difference in tempering. So that's pretty cool to see that. The tip, somewhat stout. You can see that it goes all the way up there. What I really like about this is also the thickness of the blade. You'll see how much penetration you have on that. And then let's go down to more of the shaft over here. So this is the Hanwei Rattan wrapped Yari. So this is actually rattan that's been lacquered. And we have the pin right here. So this is pinned in, very similar to a lot of katanas that we've reviewed and really just general construction on katanas. And the grip is quite long, as you can see. It's like it's like almost 4, like grip all the way on the bottom. It's about 4 handprints as you come out, which is nice to have because a lot of the sparring that I've seen with this, make sure I don't thrust ollie with the camera because there's a lot of range on this. A lot of the sparring I've seen, they're in the left lead and it's dropped low by the hip. So there's a lot of thrusting on this low line here, but I also see them come out to the thrusting high. And you could also thrust high as well, but a lot of it, the left hand is cradling underneath. And the right hand is near the bottom, maybe about a fist length. And the reason why I know this, other than obviously doing my own research on it, is the bottom part of this is flat. I know this is glossy black, but you'll see that we have a flat piece right here. That is to keep the presentation of the blade edge presentation here. So if you look here, it's flat, and then it runs all the way perfectly to where the blade edge is. That's definitely really cool to be able to see that. So then when you grab it, you know where you're at. You grab it like this, you're not on the blade edge. You gotta grab it where it's flat and flush into the hand. So you got your thrusting, You could slash with it, but you gotta know what you're doing because you don't want that thing to fly out of your hands. Let's look at the length on this thing. So I'm about 6 feet tall, as if I haven't told you guys that already. But you'll see, without cutting myself, it's right around 6, a little bit under, maybe like 5'11", or like 6 feet, just about. It's a good company. Maybe we'll get an endorsement from me saying that. I guess you could do spearfishing with it now, but as far as feudal Japan, any kind of like samurai fighting and things like that, when you're in full armor, there's actually a misconception that samurai fought primarily with the katana. And if you look at history, rather than like, you know, how we speculate on a lot of things, most of them carried a yari. Most of them had something that was a polearm that had a lot of range. I mean, you think about it. Let's take a look at this thing. This will be another review. Got a windless Viking sword. For combat, when people are armored, there's arrows and stuff flying at your face. Would you rather have this as a primary weapon, which is only about hip length, or would you rather have this, where where you have all this range to protect you from incoming attacks, and you can cover everything around you. I don't know, I'd probably rather have the Yari. Or I'd rather have a shield and a sword to cover my flanks as well. Let's take a look at it up close. So yeah, having the stout blade, like I said before, you'll see how thick it is. So if you did have to go through armor, not really like a chest plate, but you have to go through like the armpit or go through some chainmail, you need a little bit more of that power to penetrate it through. Or if you're a little bit farther and you had some range, you need to pull that through, or on the other side. You have that, so then it's not going to break on you. Slashing, the edge itself, it grabs the finger. Just be very careful if you're going to do something like this where you check the edge. But it's got enough, it's about a hacking type of edge. So it's not delicate, it's reinforced. Looks pretty good. Hanwei's got good steel quality, so I'm not really too worried about it. I wouldn't hack trees with it. It's not really designed for that. This is put on last, so it's kind of stuck on there. And then it's added to the shaft as well, so. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at some specs, taken a look at a general idea of how this weapon functions, let's do a little bit of cut testing with it.
Yep.
Damn.
Actually got it pretty good.
That's just from dropping it. Yeah. So that was one slash right across on the horizontal there. Wow. This thing does a lot of work. Where's the thrust on it? Still there?
Yep.
So yeah, there you go. That's what it does on the slashing. That's how much power it has. Pretty awesome. That's what it looks like after. Got a bunch of juice on it. Nice juicy Yari for you. And the blade is sharp enough to slash very well. It's got great penetrating power on the thrust as you're coming through on it. You guys asked for more pole arms and we got them for you. Like this?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys like that video of the Hanwei Yari, the rattan wrapped Yari. Go ahead and click the link below for any other questions that can be answered on the website. Hope you like the cutting demonstration. We're going to be doing more pole arms, like I said in the video, for July as well. See more of those, more variety from the Kult of Athena YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already for more exciting cutting demonstrations and you know, different weapons from around the world that we offer here at Kult of Athena. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and as always, I am slowly answering the comments and anything you want to see reviewed. We are slowly getting to them as we go along. You guys saw the windless battle cry Viking sword that we're going to be reviewing as well this month. And let me know in the comments below what you want to see, and I'll talk to you soon.